Now from the windy city of Chicago, there's a beautiful look at fabled Wrigley Field. The Midsummer Classic between the American League All-Stars and the National League All-Stars. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special coverage of the Major League Baseball All-Star Game here on the show. I'll be joined in the booth by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, but before we turn to them, let's turn to the results of the fan voting for this year's All-Star starters, as close to 400 million votes were cast online to come up with the gentleman you see right here. Final preparations being made down on the field. We've got a fun night in store. It's the Major League All-Star Game on the show, and it comes your way next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2017 National League All-Star.
Number 0 heads for the batter's box, and we are just about ready for some evening baseball. Underway this evening as the first pitch is taken for strike one as we get started right on time at 7:05 p.m. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
Yeah, and I think that's a pitch we're going to see a lot of tonight. It's much different than that four-seam fastball, and he gets a lot of run on that thing.
That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Expected to get a little cooler as we go on, but the temperature at game time, 68 degrees. Hit out towards second. A quick out number 1. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Steve, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
I think this team really needs to find that right balance between power and speed. They've got them both, but you can't rely too heavily on the long ball, and you also can't run yourselves out of potential run-scoring opportunities. So mix it together well.
Into the windup and the pitch. High in the air and deep to left center field. Williams ranging back. Gone! So a solo shot here to left center field. As the AL strikes first, it's 1-0.
This is just your classic fastball up over the heart of the plate. I don't even have to do a whole lot of analysis on this one. If you put that pitch there to this guy, he's going to take it over the wall. Simple as that.
Stepping in now, Babe Ruth. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
It looked like he was going to try to go the other way with that thing, but a wise idea there to try to hold up.
Ground ball right side. Morgan takes it in. On to first, and there were 2 down. And with that, let's take a look here at how the National League will align themselves defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, one of the most exciting things we're going to have an opportunity to see in this one, the throwing arm of that catcher. He absolutely has a cannon. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if you ever saw him on the mound someday. We'll get an opportunity to watch him in this one.
Edgar Martinez is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. You got to figure that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy at the plate taking his swings with 2 out and nobody on all night long.
So would the guy on the mound.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
All right, now you've just seen 2 straight breaking pitches miss away. So as a hitter, you're going to eliminate that pitch. No way does he throw it a 3rd time.
And a swing and a miss as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2. Hard hit ball to second. Morgan fields it cleanly. Throw in time and the side is retired. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. Ty Cobb comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the
Leading
first.
off for the National League, center fielder.
First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that's a base hit, so the leadoff man's aboard to start off the home half of the first.
Batting second.
So striding in, number 8, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. In the dirt here, but fortunately here, no advance. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Up high. 2-1 now. High in the air out to center field. Griffey moves over. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with 1 gone. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Steve, what's the key for him here tonight? Jimmy Fox comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And he misses with it. 1-1. 1 out and a runner on third. Ooh, jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
Oh, and he sure got a good one, doesn't he? That ball goes from about knee-high to ankle-high.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. In to score is the runner from third. It's 1-1. Ted Williams takes his first shot here with the runner at first now and 1 away. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul for the second strike. Oh, high. Deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, and it gives the National League a 3-1 lead. Into the box now, Sammy Sosa, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1.
So he goes right back to that same pitch that he just gave up a home run on. Put it in another dangerous location, too. Lucky he got away with that one.
Swing and a liner, but foul. The 1-2 pitch. Got him. George Brett gets his first opportunity now, trying to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Griffey ranging back. And this one is gone. A home run. So a solo shot here to left center field, and the National Leaguers have taken a 4-1 lead. Number 24 is at the plate as he watches ball 1. In for a strike, it's 1-1.
And you kind of wonder if he's learned anything out there. There's another pitch right down the middle. I think he's lucky that...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. Joe DiMaggio will lead things off here as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second. First offering on its way. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, heading for second now. And he'll get in there standing up with a leadoff double. Into the box now, Lou Gehrig. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And he takes ball one.
Ball one, no strike.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw on to first in time, one away.
Batting seventh from the Tampa Bay
Sliding
Rays.
into the box, Mike Piazza, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Watches a fastball right there for strike one. This is line to left. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. Billy Williams into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going. Here comes the first pitch. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. Archie Vaughn set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball one.
And he's got to start finding ways to throw that curveball for strikes, because if he doesn't, guys will keep taking it and wait for the fastball.
Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the National League 4 and the American League 2. Bob Gibson will come in and pitch now.
The American League, number 45, Bob Gibson.
Mickey Cochran steps into the box.
Leading off for the National League, catcher.
Line down the left field line. But this will be foul. The 0-1 on its way. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Yeah, he just really pulled off of that pitch. This is a two-seamer working its way down and away, and he wasn't even close.
Ruth on the move, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Batting ninth,
Number 14 will get his first cuts here.
baseman, number 14.
He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
This is a guy whose numbers are on the rise, and this is a big reason why. 2 close pitches, 2 good takes, and now he's in a great hitter's count, 2-0.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Vaughn from shallow center. The spin throw gets him at first. Nicely done for the second out.
Center fielder,
Ty Cobb will stand in. He singled to lead off the home first.
And you know, guys, I just love the way he went the other way with that. Now I'm interested to see if he has a similar approach in this at-bat.
Line to the right side. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We've played 2 full. It's the National League 4 and the American League 2. Jim Bunning will be the new pitcher.
number 23, Jim Bunning.
Hit hard up the middle. And a base hit now as that's how the 3rd inning gets underway.
Up next for
Ready
the
now,
American
Ken Griffey. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Well, that was a fastball that he hit then, so we'll see if they go after him with hard stuff again.
Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike one. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. You don't want to give this guy something where he can just roll over a ground ball and still get it into right field.
And the pitch on 2-1. And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now.
That thing's coming in there hot. 96 miles an hour.
And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him.
I'll say this. He wasn't going to get his arms extended on that one.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out. Babe Ruth will stand in, and his guys have got something cooking now with 2 on and nobody out.
And down by 2, this is a good opportunity to try to put yourselves level.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Oh, in trouble lurking now. He's got it to 2-0.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in a strike zone.
In the dirt, it's 3-0 now. And he'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1.
Yeah, he needed that one to avoid loading the bases, but it's still a long road back from here.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
third baseman.
Edgar Martinez leans in to do some early damage with the bases loaded. Both the tying and go-ahead runs stand aboard.
Yeah, and a ball deep in the gap right here could bring them all home. So it will be interesting to see if the defense plays just a little bit deeper just to prevent that from happening.
A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
Yeah, he needed that one. Something to give him a little bit of confidence.
Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Oh, and he struck him out. A big strikeout there with the bases loaded, and that's the first out of the inning. Joe DiMaggio comes forward looking to at least tie this one up, if not bring home a couple and take over the lead for his club in the early going. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
All right, you're down 2 here. You've got the tying runs in scoring position with 1 out. This has to be a productive at-bat. Even if you don't reach base, you've got to get that guy in from third.
Morgan backs up and takes care of it, 2 away. Lou Gehrig leans in to do some early damage with the bases loaded. Both the tying and go-ahead runs stand aboard. First pitch of the at-bat. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. The 0-2 home. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Joe Morgan is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat.
Second baseman.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Yeah, and I don't think I'd be in any big hurry to challenge this guy again. I'd see if I could make him go out of the zone, maybe chase a bad pitch.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Lined hard toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Now batting.
Jimmy Fox stands in following an RBI single his first time through. Rounded down the third baseline. Oh, what a stop on the slide. On to first, and they turn the double play.
The left fielder, number 9,
Ted Williams will come on now, and no sooner did it look like they may have something started than the double play took it all away.
And that's especially tough when you figure the part of the lineup they're in. These are the guys you want to have hitting with runners on base.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Tap foul at home plate. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. NL goes down quietly, but they still lead this one 4-2. Johnny Schmitz is on, and he'll take over on the mound. Leading off the inning, Mike Piazza, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Here it comes. Now a ball crushed high in the air, deep to left, way back there, and that one is long gone. A solo shot here to left as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
And about the only silver lining to this one from a defensive standpoint is the fact that it came with the bases empty leading off an inning. So you can survive it when this guy's hitting just solo shots. It's when he's doing his damage with 2 or 3 guys on base that things can really get out of hand in a hurry.
Billy Williams stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Well, a couple of good swings back-to-back, but nothing at all to show for it.
And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out. Archie Vaughn stands in for the second time. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
And Matt, you know what? It's always a little frustrating when you square one up, you hit a solid live drive somewhere, and all you get to show for it is a nice little jog right back to the dugout. That can get in your head a little bit after a while.
Hit hard to short. Scooped up. Throw gets him. 2 down. Number 0 will step in. He's singled in 2 trips thus far. Oh, and he looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike 1.
And for as bad as he missed that pitch, you can bet we're going to see that again before this at-bat's over.
Drilled on the ground to short. Reined in. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. But not before the lone hit in the inning. The solo home run makes this a 1-run ball game. Digging in, Sammy Sosa. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Lays off 1-0. That's inside. 2-0.
And you go back to the call on that very first pitch, how important that was. Now instead of a 1-1 count, you're at 2-0 with a really dangerous hitter up there.
Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Third baseman, number 5.
George Brett stands in again. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first plate appearance. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Line softly out toward left center, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Number 24 will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And he lays off there, 1-0.
That changeup away is his ground ball pitch. That's a good job to hold off.
This one's a strike. It's 1-1. can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Oh, and a good curveball that time as it's taken for a called strike 3, and there are 2 away. Mickey Cochran is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. Launched to right field and deep. Ruth going back on it, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. Oh, and he misses the stop sign there as he heads for the plate. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. Number 14 will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Not close. It's 2-0.
Boy, what a nice job so far of working himself into a hitter's count. Now he can go to work on maybe picking up that 2-out RBI out of the 9-hole.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2. Now a ball hit in the air to straightaway left. This is carrying well. Out of here. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left as it is now 7-3. Standing in now, Ty Cobb, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
And he's just working east and west here. He'll be fine if he just stays out of the middle.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. But they strike for 3 in the inning, 2 on this 2-run home run. Ted Lyons will come in and pitch now.
Pitching for the National League, number 16.
Ken Griffey strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. First pitch is a slow knuckleball in there, 0-1. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And a check swing here. They'll appeal it down to third. No swing, says Woody Keller. It's ball 1. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Off speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Well, we see this all the time. Guys get up 0-2, and they start getting cute, and then they wind up walking the guy.
Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out.
Right fielder number 3.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Babe Ruth. He drew a walk his first time up. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. The knuckleball giggling at him as it goes by. 1-1.
Gotta like the approach right here. He's basically saying, if you're gonna beat me, you're gonna have to take it to left field, because I don't think he's gonna give this guy anything he can pull.
And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
Up next for
Edgar Martinez will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Yep, not showing too much so far, but he's got a chance to make something happen right here. See if he can put those other ABs behind him.
And that's in there for strike 1. Down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. Here it comes on 0-2. Hit sharply toward the right side. In there, a base hit. Around third and being waved on home. In to score is the runner from first. It's now a 7-4 contest.
Yeah, and no matter how many of these you see in your lifetime, this is still one of the most exciting plays in all of baseball. You can see he's not stopping rounding second base, and he makes it all the way to third there with an RBI triple.
In now, Joe DiMaggio. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. Any thought to bringing the infield in here with one away?
Still a little early in my book. A run you can live with. What you don't want to do is let this snowball into a big inning.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball two. 2-0 count. Here it comes. Grounded to third. Brett scoops it up. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Now batting,
Lou Gehrig ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
And that was a huge strikeout at the time because there were two runners in scoring position. And it's never fun to walk back to the dugout knowing that you left RBIs on the table.
Sosa sprinting after it, and the inning is over. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. Joe Morgan will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. Hal Newhouser will be the new pitcher.
For the American League, number 16.
Joe Morgan steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one.
Second baseman, Joe Morgan.
Squared that one up just a little late. Now here's a line drive that will make it out into left center, and he's going to have himself a leadoff single. Oh, and he botches it. Around second. He'll try for third. And he will make it all the way to third now, as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. Jimmy Fox will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Yeah, putting the ball in play, sometimes that's half the battle.
Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1. Liner towards second. In there. Base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
The left fielder,
Ted Williams stands in. Was locked up on strike 3 in his last trip. Ball one. Nobody out, runner on first. Lifted the other way out to left center. Calling for it, Griffey. 1 down. Sammy Sosa steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. That one's a called strike. Back even at 1. Runners on first with 1 down. Grounder down the line at third. And he'll get to fielder's choice play at second, but that's all.
third baseman, number 5.
Into the box, George Brett. He singled his last time up. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. 8 runs and even 10 hits. And no errors on the NL line score thus far. And a gorgeous flip to second, and with that, the side is retired. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Jenkins will get the call here as he'll start the 6th inning on the mound. Leading off the inning, Mike Piazza, and they'll need him to get something going here. I had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1.
You can't afford to be doing that when you're playing catch-up.
Chop foul right at home plate. And that's a setup pitch right there, 1-2.
Well, you know, if there's anybody in this lineup capable of getting a rally started, this is the guy right here.
And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
Barehanded on the hop. He's out.
Woo, no problem.
Billy Williams digs in. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Yeah, when that's upstairs like that, that's a pitch you got to leave alone and make him bring something down.
Drilled to the left side. And into left field for a one-out hit. Archie Vaughn will step in. He's lined out and grounded out in 2 trips.
He seems to be seeing the ball okay, though, making some decent contact so far.
Line softly toward the hole. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon.
Now batting.
Number 0 stands in. Ball 1. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Hit hard to the right side. He's got it. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him. Number 24 will dig in. 0 for 2 in the ballgame.
The shortstop, number 24.
Chop foul at the plate. Strike 1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
And even on 0-2, you don't want guys to get into a comfort level up there.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Hit on the ground to short. Vaughn has it. Throw on to first, and 1 shortstop grounds out to the other. 1 away.
Catcher,
Mickey Cochran stands in, looking to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. And it's quickly 0-2. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Now, he was really late on this one. I mean, really late. You can see where the baseball is by the time he gets the barrel through. I mean, it's darn near in the catcher's glove already. That tells me he was probably looking for something else.
Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
center fielder, number 9.
Ty Cobb gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. That's lifted the other way out to left. And the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is over. 1 hit, 1 left. 7th inning coming up. It's the National League 8 and the American League 5. John Franco is on the pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7. Ken Griffey will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Right fielder, number 3,
Babe Ruth steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. In there at the knees, strike 1. 5 runs, 8 hits, 1 error in the contest for the American League. High and deep to straightaway right. Sosa going back on it. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
now batting.
Edgar Martinez gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point.